I would like to extend a warm welcome and congratulations to the Indiana University School of Dentistry class of 2021. Wow, what an accomplishment. I also want to extend that welcome and congratulations to your family and friends who have joined you today for this special ceremony. I'll bet those with you today or who may be watching are the same special people who sacrificed for you, encouraged you, and pushed you when you needed it. They've been instrumental in getting you here today and allowing you to achieve your dreams. Make sure you thank them and hug them today for all their support on this journey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege for me to address you today. I was asked to speak as this year's president of the Indiana Dental Association. John Wooden, an Indiana native considered by many to be the best basketball coach to ever live, had a very basic philosophy for life. Don't try to be better than someone else, but never cease trying to be the best you can be. Don't try to be better than someone else, but never cease trying to be the best that you can be. It's easy for us to focus on what we want from our careers and forget about what our coworkers and patients want. I promise you, if you help others get what they want, you will always get what you want. It just follows. Whether it's respect, recognition, or financial reward, your rewards in life will be in direct proportion to the contribution you make. My mother-in-law had a plaque hanging in her kitchen that stated, "Contentment is not the fulfillment of what you want, but the realization of what you already have." Work hard and give back to others. If you really enjoy what you do, you will always do your best, and it will never seem like you work a day in your life. Bob Dylan once said, "A man is a success if he gets up in the morning and goes to bed at night, and in between does what he wants to do." As a dentist, meeting the needs of your patients and the satisfaction that gives you will be your success. As a practicing dentist, I can't imagine doing anything better. Don't ever underestimate your ability to have a positive impact on lives as a dentist. I'll share one of my personal stories. Helen came to our office as a colon and breast cancer survivor. As a result of her therapy and medications, her dental health had deteriorated. She simply couldn't afford the care that she needed. She was embarrassed by her smile and the condition of her remaining teeth. She was referred to my office after being accepted in the donated dentist program. She needed root canals, crowns, and upper and lower partial denture. On her second visit, a niece accompanied her for the appointment. The niece was certain her aunt had misunderstood, that this extensive treatment would be completed without any charge. Our office completed the needed work, restored her front teeth, recreated her smile, and gave her the ability to chew properly once again. Over the next 5 years, we saw Helen periodically for routine cleanings. But I vividly recall her last visit when she made an appointment for an adjustment to her upper partial. Everything looked good, and I polished it, checked the occlusion. Still, she seemed to have something she wanted to discuss. Finally, she told me she had made this appointment to say goodbye. I asked, "Are you moving out of state to be with one of your children?" But she informed me that her cancer was back, and she was told she only had a few weeks to live. She wanted an opportunity to tell us in person how much she enjoyed smiling and eating without difficulty for the past 5 years. I quickly tried to be encouraging and optimistic. I hugged her as I escorted her out. Then I went back to the lab since I couldn't hold back tears any longer. It's something only a dentist can experience. I'm so glad we had that opportunity to be a part of Helen's life. Soon you will all have your own stories of how you have had that opportunity to change a life and impact others. Don't overlook those opportunities. That feeling is better than any trophy you could ever receive or any plaque you could hang on the wall. The dental profession has always been ranked as one of the topmost trusted and ethical professions in America. Now it's up to each of you to help maintain that status. A professional is one who respects patients for their unique needs and values. A professional places patients' interests and preferences first. A professional has honesty and integrity. A professional is competent and strives to improve personally and effect improvement in his or her profession. They support their professional organizations and are always concerned about the conduct and perceptions. I can't emphasize enough to always do your best, don't cut corners, and always give 100% as a clinician and in every aspect of your life. A roommate of mine in dental school was a procrastinator, was always looking for the easiest way just to get by. Once in practice, he continued with that same philosophy. Provide the quickest, easiest, cheapest way possible. When that seemed to work, why not bill for add-ons that weren't really performed? He served 5 years in federal prison and lost his dental license. Graduates, set high standards for yourself and never compromise. Life is not a gift full of freedoms. Life is a privilege full of responsibilities. Don't ever risk this great privilege to be a dentist. You've probably had days in dental school when you were frustrated and you were ready to give up. I want you to remember this story. A man found a cocoon of a butterfly. One day, a small opening appeared. He sat and watched the butterfly for several hours as it struggled to force its body through the little hole. Then it seemed to stop making any progress. It appeared as if it had gotten as far as it could go and could go no farther. So the man decided to help the butterfly. He took a pair of scissors and snipped off the remaining bit of the cocoon. The butterfly, of course, then emerged easily, but had a swollen body and small, shriveled wings. The man continued to watch the butterfly because he expected that at any moment the wings would enlarge and expand and be able to support the body, which would contract and fly. Neither happened. In fact, the butterfly spent the rest of its life crawling around with a swollen body and shriveled wings. It never was able to fly. What the man in his kindness and haste did not understand was that the restricting cocoon and the struggle required for the butterfly to get through that tiny opening were God's way of forcing fluid from the body of the butterfly into its wings so that it would be ready for flight once it achieved its freedom from the cocoon. Sometimes struggles are exactly what we need in life. If we went through our lives without any obstacles, it would cripple us. We would not be as strong as what we could have been. We could never fly. Back to Coach John Wooden. He lived his life by this 7-point creed taught by his father. Be true to yourself, help others, make each day your masterpiece. Drink deeply from good books, especially the Bible. Be a lifelong learner. Make friendship a fine art. Build a shelter against a rainy day. And pray for guidance and give thanks for your blessings every day. In closing, be proud of your profession. Always strive to put your patient's interests before your own. Never lower your ethical standards. Do your very best and give back to others when you have the opportunity. Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for this opportunity to speak to you today. Graduates, congratulations once again. I wish you all the best of luck and future success in this great profession. God be with you.